Yo, what's going on everyone? It's your boy Nelly Nell from Hoop Life. Today we have a super highly anticipated sneaker review on the Jordan Luka 2s. Luka has been grinding and working out just to get in better shape, and I believe he will be tearing up the league, not that he hasn't already been, but tearing up the league in his upcoming latest signature shoe, the Luka 2s. This is the Space Hunter or Luka AI or Luke AI, I don't know how to say it, but this is the colorway which brings to life Luka Doncic's alter ego that he launched last year in collaboration with Epic Games. Hey, listen, I don't know how to say the correct way. I don't know whether it's Luka AI, Luke AI, Luke I. We're just gonna call these the Space Hunters, right? We're gonna call these the Space Hunters. This is a tech-driven colorway that sports a black and purple upper with Aurora green accents, and the shoe even glows in the dark, which is a super awesome touch. The Luka ones didn't make the biggest bang last year, especially with the amount of anticipation that it has for being the first signature shoe. Let's see if the second one will avenge it. As always, we're gonna start off with the traction. The outsole is made of a multi-directional traction pattern that features linear lines on the heel with radial lines on the forefoot to help you make crossovers and step back moves, just like Luka. Traction was good right out of the box. They were super tacky on clean hardwood courts. The traction has incredible grip for you to make quick changes in different directions, where it allows you to stop on a dime while stabilizing your feet when doing hard cuts and sudden pivots. It does pick up quite a bit of dust on dusty courts, so wiping is frequently needed. And with the outsole being translucent, these aren't the most durable outsoles for you to bring outdoors. Plus the outsole is glow in the dark, so y'all don't want to mess that up. For materials, the Luka 2 has a combination of nubuck overlays, zone ballistic mesh, and stitch accents. The ankle collar material is very plush and soft, while the tongue is thick and padded. The materials are the part where it's a little bit different from the Luka 1s. The Luka 2s has a bit more materials where it makes the shoe more clunky, a little bit more stiff. It's not as flexible compared to the Luka 1s, but with the excess amount of materials, these do support and wrap your foot better than the previous model. And just like the previous model, the Luka 2 is not very breathable. It does retain a lot of heat inside of the shoe where your foot gets very steamy. And to me, the overall shoe does feel a bit stiffer in terms of flexibility compared to the Luka 1s. Moving on to support and lockdown, the Luka 2 has a sturdy cage that wraps around the entire upper for a 360-degree connected support that helps your feet stay securely contained. There is a strong, flexible plate that runs up the lateral sidewalls, and the lacing system is pretty straightforward where it secures your foot in place, providing good lockdown. When you're shifting side to side, the shoe provides firm support where the strong, flexible plate helps your quick stops feel secure. The flexible isoplate gives good lateral support for navigating change of pace, pressure, and directions you need to make. The Luka 2 has a really good balance between speed and stability. I didn't really have any issues here in terms of lockdown and support. The lacing system was pretty secure. It ties the shoe up really nice and secure where your foot isn't moving around. For cushion, the Luka 2 has a full-length Formula 23 foam along with a stacked midsole that features firm, flexible cushioning for added responsiveness as you shift back and forth on the court. There is a wedge of cushioning in the midsole that rises up against the medial sidewall along with a molded insole. Cushion is very similar to last year's model. It's still a bit firm in my opinion, but the insole is a big upgrade where it provides a bit of extra plushness. The Formula 23 foam rests directly underneath the foot, complemented with a firm foam carrier that provides responsive cushioning. And just like the Luka ones, the cushioning on these are a bit more dense where it's not super plush and soft. But you still get a decent amount of court feel and impact protection, but it does take some time to break in. As far as comfort and size fit goes, the Luka 2s run true to size with it being a tad long. Last year it was a tad short, this year it was a tad long, so hopefully next year the Luka 3s will be just right. The shoes didn't feel the most comfortable coming right out of the box, with it being so stiff, firm, and clunky. It does take quite a bit of time to break in, and afterwards they do feel a bit better. And as far as pricing goes, the Luka 2 retails for $130, a $10 to $20 increase compared to last year's model depending on what colorway you had. I would say this is a pretty standard performance hoop shoe for the $130 price range. There are improvements in certain aspects of the Luka 2s compared to the Luka 1s depending on what type of player you are and what you prefer in the shoe. Traction is very similar, the cushion is slightly better, while the materials can be better or worse depending on what you prefer. The shoe does have more materials where it's a bit clunky, but it also supports a little better. But overall, the shoe is still very well balanced with each of its components. I would say the shoe is definitely made and catered towards bigger guards and bigger hoopers. Personally, for me, the shoe is very sturdy and a bit too clunky for my personal preference and play style. But this can be a really good shoe for the players with the body types and play styles similar to that of a Luka. Hope you guys enjoyed that sneaker review on the Jordan Luka 2s. Let me know down in the comment section below, what are some of y'all thoughts on the Luka 2s? Do you guys like them or do you guys dislike them? And for those of you guys who have hooped in the Luka 2s, how well did it perform for you guys? Did you guys agree with some of the things that I said or disagree with some of the things that I said? And lastly, let me know what other sneakers you guys would like to see me review. Make sure to follow me on all my social medias, links in the description box down below. And until next time, I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Peace.
Give it up, thinking these women excite me. Give it up, wishing y'all can pass me. Run it up, stepping, I'm moving at high speed. Yeah.